Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Brandy and this is Abstract Crafter, and today we're doing a mini haul. I needed to desperately needed to update my permanent storage because it was just out of control, and I'll show it to you afterwards. I'll like take you down and show you what I got going on so you can understand, because I just can't keep going at the pace that I'm going. You'll see. I didn't get a whole lot, and then I got one thing because I had told you guys that I was going to be doing other crafts eventually, and that I would, get your input. Well, I did have a request for cross stitch, and I've told you guys a few times that I want to do it, so I can't wait to show you what I found. And I think I might be a little over ambitious on this one, but we'll see what kind of advice you guys can give me. So my last video was my quote-unquote rant, and I cannot express to you my appreciation and thanks for your understanding and support and just everything. A lot of you were very nice and didn't think that I was being too angry, and I really appreciate that. I did cut a lot out of me being more of a brat, like slamming my paper down or throwing the beads. That wasn't something I like to see. I didn't like to see myself that way. And I almost didn't post it because my husband said that if he were watching something like that, that it might make him click off of it, but he didn't know if that was because of his own feelings or if it was because he was so, like, seeing me that upset, gets him upset, and he's very empathetic. So, and then I had told you I'd gotten some advice from Donnie, and she said that, just to cut out the parts that are really bad and to post the rest of it because people need to know, and, what sellers that we need to be cautious of and stuff, and she was right, and there was nothing I could do to refilm that, and we're getting to know each other, so for you guys to see that side of me, and I know it wasn't as bad of a rant as it could have been, well, that's because I really have to work hard, and I think in watching that back myself, there's a lot of feelings, like the moment you can hear the excitement in my voice, and then you can literally hear me instantly transition. And that is because it was very special to me. And people who don't work on diamond paintings, or even in the art world, period, I don't think they can ever understand the importance of the subject matter. I am probably more picky than I should be when it comes to some diamond paintings. I mean, in the beginning, when I was buying the diamond dots, I was just buying everything because I wanted to do it, but now that I've got a little bit of a stash, I'm a lot more picky, and I don't always go for the cheapest, but I don't always, go for the highest quality either. I felt like that one was, I looked at every single one of that exact same picture, and I read reviews, and I know 18 days isn't that long for some people, but when you're as impatient as I am, that's a lifetime. And I really, just hyped myself up by checking every day. Every day I was checking. And so I just, like I said, I just got myself worked up, and I shouldn't have done that. I knew better when I had ordered from Untitled Artisan. I knew it was going to be the same situation. I didn't look at that tracking once for 3 weeks. And then when I finally did look at it, it was almost here. And then I was able to get excited. But for 18 days looking at that tracking every day, sometimes multiple times a day, I shouldn't have done that to myself. And so the reaction was that much worse. And it is, yes, it's partially about the subject matter, but it's also about the principle of it. And I don't really need to explain that too much to you guys. You understand, because this is what we do. This is something we love, and there's no need to explain ourselves or to feel bad or guilty for having a reaction like that because we were, ripped off. It's exactly how it was. We were ripped off. And lately, the quality has been so bad, and I'm telling you right now, I know I'm not very big yet, but I'm going to get there, and I am going to make a difference. I'm not going to put up with this, because I don't think we should have to. And when I find something to advocate about, there's no stopping me. I might be meek and mild and shy, but if there's something worth fighting for or worth putting my foot down for, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to get results. So, one moment. Well, that was Tyrion. I don't know if he wanted to be back on camera or what, but I made him go upstairs with my husband. Because today is not his day. He will get another day to shine, I promise, for all his new fans. I am already 6 minutes in and have rambled enough. You guys deserve to see what you came for. So, like I said, I need a new permanent storage. So, I don't know how many of you guys remember Ella's video, Kicking Cancer's Butt and Diamond Painting, where she talked about using a binder as storage. And I like that idea a ton. I mean, obviously there's going to be some colors that require more than a baggie. And I'll show you what that storage solution is. But for the most part, I don't get a whole ton of leftovers. So I got some stuff from Hobby Lobby, some stuff from Walmart, and then I also did get something else that I'm going to include, but I got it for free off the internet. So we'll get to that. So, obviously, the first thing you need is a binder. I wanted this color because this would be my new favorite color lately. I already took the stickers off, but it's 1.5 inches. I was going to go with a 1 inch, just simply for the amount of pages it holds. But my husband pointed out that once you start putting diamonds in, it's going to fill a lot more. You know, it's going to get fatter and fatter and fatter. Just simply from the thickness of the diamonds, and even if they don't get all that thick, you continually add that on top of each other, and it's going to fill up quite fast. So, this was $3.50, I want to say. And with back to school stuff coming out right now, at least in my town, you're probably going to find these pretty cheap. Eventually, maybe, you know, I'll find some nice pictures to put inside. Because I have that, and I have this one that I keep all of this kind of stuff in. You know, like my spare papers and my extra sheets and the template. So if I need to cut paper. You know, so these are all my inventory sheets. And this one I was able to get away with a 1/2 inch. So I want to get a cover put together for that, and for this, and like this one you can stick it in the side right here. So then I found these, and I already put them in the binder, so gosh, that's really annoying. What can we do about that real quick here? I just need something to block it. Let's try that. Yeah. So yeah, these were $3.50, and I just got 3 packs to start with, because you get 10, so basically 90 per pack. So I think that should do pretty good, because I'll be able to fit quite a bit. I'm trying to do the math. I can't math, just so you know. I think it's like 9 times 3, what is that? Don't you dare make fun of me, 27? Let's just say that. So obviously I'm going to need more once I want to start getting every color. But I ain't there yet. And so they just kind of look like this. And we'll use this guy here. You know, they just fit on the top. And so I actually took this with me to Hobby Lobby. I gotta get a strip light, don't I? There. I took this to Hobby Lobby with me. The card, so I could find baggies. And I think I found the right ones. But I got these ones for $2.99, and there is 150 pieces in there. And, you know, I kind of tried to, you know, my husband's like, well, I think they're a little smaller than the card. I said, well, I kind of want that. You know, I don't want it to exactly fill that in. I want to be able to get it out pretty easily. And let's just try it out. I think that should be a good size. Yeah, look at that. That's like perfect. I mean, if you could happen to find them wider, that's fine, but yeah, that's gonna work just nice. And then look at, once I use all them, I have another piggy. I'm that kind of hoarder. I think I told you that before, that I save everything. I won't save this, but that will go right in the garbage. So I got 2 of those, so I'd have 300. Because you know, sometimes you get dye lots that are different. Now I can actually keep them separate. And then if I run out of a color, I can, you know, and I have multiple dye lots. Gosh, that throat frog likes to visit us every video. Anyway, yeah, so if I get multiple dye lots, I can match it closer to the one that I happen to be missing if I am. So then, I found these at Hobby Lobby, and look at $2.19. So you could order these, I believe, off the Hobby Lobby website. If I find them on there, I'll link them in the description down below. And they were open when I got them, but I checked it out, and it appears to me that they're all here. So you only get one of every number, but you get a bunch of blank ones. And so my plan is kind of to use these, because, you know, eventually I want to have one of each. And so I'll put them on their corresponding one. But then, where do the other ones go now? At Walmart, I just got these ones. And I use these already for my containers. But I want to stop using... I'll show you. This is what I typically use for working projects. But now that the baby kitty is getting more feisty and more active, he thinks they're toys. Like, look at this. How on earth did they get up there to chew on that already? What in the world? This is a brand new discovery. Well, that's not annoying. Those are way up. I'll show you where they were when I show you the other stuff. So, but yeah. So I want to get away from using this. But I didn't want to go and buy a new storage when I have tons of storage. And I was running out of space with my diamonds as it was. So now I can move them into the storage that I have my other beads in. So we can just put that here. And I believe that if you find this on Amazon, which I can link the Amazon one down below too, it's like upwards of $5. So I thought $2.19 was a really good deal. And they only had one. I wanted to get 2 so I could put one on each side. But I don't know. I haven't decided completely how I'm going to do this anyway. But then I wanted these, because the way Ella did it was she put it on the front and the back, so that no matter what way you turn the page, you'd have it. Okay, that's not going to work. Then, now here's my freebies. First I just went onto Google, or you could use Yahoo or whatever, and I just typed in DMC chart. And then at the top there's always a selection, you know, where you can hit web, shopping, images. I clicked on images, and it brings up a ton of these, and then I just printed it off. My husband printed this one from his work, because I thought maybe he might have a little bit better printer, but as you can see, it's not all that accurate, but it's good enough. I mean, it'll do in a pinch. And mine, of course, I got 3 different ones. Of course, this one was, my printer was running out of ink, which is why I had my husband make one. So then I got it this way too, and it's a little bit smaller, and I only ended up getting 20, which is better than this one that only goes to 11. Well, I guess 20 is it. And I almost bought the chart like Donnie has, and a few other people have. I almost bought that today when I was at Hobby Lobby. I just couldn't commit to the $10 just yet. I know eventually it's going to come to a point where, you know, I'm going to need it, because I have so many that are, you know, like diamond dots, and the few that I have gotten that weren't labeled as DMC, and I'd like to get those properly matched and put into the right DMC code. Then, look at this. I found this. And if you guys have seen the video where the girl introduces these, and please link it down below or in the comments so I can give her proper credit, because I searched and searched through my history and I couldn't find it. But so I initially was just going to do, I have one for round and one for square, and see, this is what it is. It lists every DMC code, and that way you can just check it off. That light is so annoying. You can just check it off once you get, so you know which ones you have. And I ended up printing 2 copies so I can have it on both sides. So no matter which way I turn the page, I can have it. So front and back on both. And I'll link this down below because I have the website for this. But if you guys can find the original video, please let me know so I can give her proper credit. Because this has been one of the most awesome tools that I've come across, especially for free. So I decided, because this used to be in my other binder, so I decided to keep it in here now. And see, I like that it, you know, you can do it no matter which way you look at it, it's always going to be face up. So I thought that would be pretty useful so that I know which ones I have for sure. So that's that. Let's get rid of this and the other garbage. And then this was like a little bonus item, because I told you guys the cross stitch thing. Let's just move everything because we want to make this nice in front and center. Move that behind me. Let's get rid of WrestleMania. Ah! Look at that. They have so many of these at Hobby Lobby. And I got this with a 40% off coupon. So I only paid $5.99 for it. And I maybe was a little ambitious, like I had said. But I thought we could open this together and see what it all comes with. I mean, it says here, it's a counted cross stitch, contains the thread, pre-sorted thread, 14 count ivory Ada. So is the Ada good? What does 14 count mean? These are all things I'll find out on my own, but if you have a really good way of explaining it to me, please tell me. And then it's got the needle and instructions, and it has who it's by. I probably won't show you the whole chart because I don't know in the world of cross stitch if that's acceptable if you buy it on your own, and I don't know. Either way, I won't show you the whole chart, but I thought we could take a look at this together because this is all new for me. This is brand new territory. Oh my god, that is like sticky, like a canvas sticky. Crazy. Let's just fold it back and tuck it in on itself so it doesn't get in our way. But isn't that just the cutest pattern? I love butterflies, and you know that I like this color, and it looks like it's got some straight stitch. I don't know what that's called. Oh. So I'm guessing this is what they call a complete kit. Oh. And they had all kinds of sizes. They had really small ones that came with like the little circle things. And then they had like kids ones, which is probably where I should have started, honestly, because they had a Mario one and some other like licensed characters. But I didn't. Well, that must just be for stability. And you know what? I'll probably save it. But look at this. Oh my god, it's so cool. So I guess I'm gonna have to iron this because I don't think that unless when you stitch the folds don't matter. And this is some nice thick cloth. I don't know if you can tell that. Maybe you'll become the light cover. Oh, what did I get myself into? And so, I mean, I'll read the instructions. Oh, look at this. 2, but I thought I had heard once upon a time that, like, in the string that you split the string, like, it unravels or something. But anyway, so they call this, where'd it go? They call this a holder? Oh yeah, see it right there. Thread organizer. which is kind of cool. It's not DMC codes, I don't believe. Yeah, there's no way that's DMC. It must be dimensions. Do they have their own line of string? These are things I need to know, so feel free to school me. But do you split the strings? Because it looks like there's 2 threads on there. Do I split those, or do I sew with the whole thing? Because it even shows you how many you get of each. You get 2 of that one, 4 of that one, 2, 2, 3. Look at how many you get. I know what that one would be. 510? 310. So then, I mean, I'll read these instructions, but I like hearing from you guys. So, yeah, it's got like, let's just move this light a little tiny bit out of our way. So it'll be a little damp, or deep, damp, dark, whatever. Dim. But see, so it's got the stitches and all that stuff. So, I mean, I'm guessing it'll be fun. I've always just been confused, like, when you switch color, do you just do all of one color and then quit? Or do you go row by row and do all of the color and then stop? Like, these are the kinds of tips and tricks I like to know. Oh, and there's the pattern. So I'll just show you a tiny bit of it. Because like I said, I don't know how that works. And so then it's got all your information here. Oh. Oh, I really think I might have to go back and get something smaller. So, there's all that. So cool, huh? So I kind of want to film some of this. Ooh. Some of this. I hope you didn't see that. Well, if you did, it was a split second. But I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I think I'll go back and get one of those, like, $1 or $2 ones to kind of get a start on it. But that's, you know, that's it, guys. That's my haul. Way too bright a light in the way. My lighting needs to be improved, and it will be. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this because I've really been wanting to try this for quite some time. Like, what is the best way to wrap this? Can I wrap it around here, or should I just wrap it back around this? I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to tangle it. It's already a little bit tangled already, so so yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited, you guys. Like I said, I've really been wanting to do it, and it comes... I've heard a lot about Aida. So, what does Aida mean? Is it the type of cloth? I mean, obviously I'm going to do my research, like I keep saying, but these are it's so interesting to me. It's the most interesting thing that I've come across besides diamond painting. So, it's a whole new world to me. And I get excited about things like this. You know, something new and exciting, and it's gonna get out of here. But they had a whole bunch of kits in there's a couple different brands there, all ranging in price from, I think I saw the cheapest was $1.99, and the most expensive one I found was $23.99, and it was probably, you know, the size of a regular sheet of paper, the kit. I'm not saying that's how big the whole thing was, but... So yeah, that's my little mini haul, and that still took me over 20 minutes to get through. Oh shoot! Aww. They're just so ready to go and start performing their job. They are just jumping out from excitement. Oh, look, here's the needle. Does this look like a good needle to you guys, or is it just a needle a needle? I can't even focus on it. Oh well. Go back into the kit with you. And do you have any tips on things to store these in? These cross stitch? What are needle minders? These are all things I don't know. But yeah, my little haul with my book. And I will link all this stuff below for you guys. Well, Except for like the simple things like baggies and whatnot. You don't need, you can find those anywhere. Walmart was just out of this size. You can get them there too. And I thought this was a really good price, $3.50. And then they had business card ones that go the this way versus this way. So yeah, altogether this cost me 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15. Plus if I buy 3 more, you can add on another 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50. I told you I can't math. Another $10.50 on top of that. That's not bad. But I'm going to take you down really quick and show you my other storage so that you can see why I'm switching. Yeah, this is my little diamond painting area. Oh, look, there's my filming sign. Please be quiet. So, like, these are 2 projects I have ready to go. And actually, this one is the Four Seasons trees that I'm working on. These are my other, like, labels and extra stuff, my tape, and then I got this thing that's full. And then this is the one that I'll use when the baggies are too full. Like, I got a few in there already. Let's see. These were all, and those are 310s too. I just didn't label it yet. So yeah, those are almost completely full. It's so weird how them are the colors that I have a lot of. Well, the 152s were from the pig, I think. So, and then, if you keep going, that's all tape. Any kind of tape. Washi tape, scotch tape, duct tape. This is all like my markers, crayons, colored pencils, X-Acto knives. And then there's a crap ton of stickers in there. And there's some garbage bins. But this is rounds in that container. We got squares in that one. And then there's all my extra storage for works and things that I'm working on. There's the dragon in reserve. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm dealing with. And I want to reduce that pile. I want to reduce that pile to that book. So I think that that's going to make me a lot less stressed out, because I totally get super stressed out over this. And then look at back here. Oh, yeah, this is what my husband made me. You like it? This is where my phone hangs off of the pop socket. Fits right in there. And then there's the barbecue box that I was telling you guys about. And this is my workstation right here. Look at all that I'm working on. That guy. And then there's my band and Relaxation Central and Tyrion's Medicine Central and everything else. So that's how I'm dealing with. There's my garbage. Yeah, I bet you're really excited about that. Those clothes right there are all for my cats. Now, see, there's the rest of my crafts, I guess. Oh, ignore that. Gross, sorry. You saw nothing. But then when there's a nice window there that I get to look out of. I have them shut because see, I get to look at my neighbors. You don't care. But this is like all my writing journals and my art journals. And then this is all like stuff for collages. These are my marker shelf right there. Spirograph, because it's necessary. You have to have a spirograph. And then that's just like my pen jars and my fine liners. And then this is all calligraphy and stamping and current washi tape. Just stuff that I need quick access to. And then there's all my gel pens and my Sharpies. And these are like special jelly roll. Yeah, there. my jelly roll. They only get used for special occasions because they're not like, not even like standard jelly rolls. They're like moonlight and then like gold and silver trimmed. Like when you write with them, the color goes down and then around it is, it'll turn like silver or gold like a border. And then there's just like paper cutting stuff and yoga. Because I love yoga. You can't really see it all that well because of the lighting, but yeah. That's it. Bet you didn't know you were getting an impromptu of my living room turned workstation. That's just that was just a pile of blankets waiting to be washed. So, that was it. I hope you guys liked it, and again, thank you for all your love and support in my last video. You will never know how much I appreciate that. Next video going up is going to be a drill pen unboxing. It's a really cool one, so you don't want to miss that. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one. Have an awesome day, friends, and have fun diamond painting. Bye!